Well, I'm living out of my car. You know, I sleep in my car for the past month. I sleep in my car. I drive for Lyft, and I do some other rides for my friends. I'm able to shower at the YMCA in Livingston, New Jersey. They let me shower there for free, like twice a week. But that's about it, you know. I got to go up to a place in East Hanover, in Morristown tomorrow to see if I can get a voucher for a hotel stay. I don't know if it's going to work, but the hotel I was staying at a while back, a lot of people there were on vouchers where they would pay for your hotel for a 30-day voucher. But my license said Essex County, and that's Morris County. But I got my license renewed. Now it says Morris County, so I'm going to go up there and talk to them and see if I can get that, because it's going to get cold soon, and sitting in the car is not going to cut it, when it gets cold. Well, there's an office building that after like 11 o'clock at night, I have access where I can go in and use the sink, brush my teeth and shave, but that's the extent of it. I can't sleep in there, though, because, the lobby, people start coming early in the morning and they see somebody sleeping on a couch, it's not good. So, but that's all. That's only resources I have right now. Shower at the Y in Livingston, where I am now, and an office building where I could use the sink just to, like, shave and brush my teeth. That's it. And use the bathroom. But as far as sleeping goes, I have nowhere to sleep. My friends they have no access, they have no room, it's brutal, So I'm going to try to get the voucher tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to work, but I'm going to plead my case because there were people staying here that were on 30-day vouchers. There was one guy who was an ex-lawyer. He was getting a 30-day voucher, and he was getting the full thing of food stamps also at the hotel, So it was a place called the Red Carpet Inn in Whippany. That's where I was staying for a little while. But my friend was helping me out, but I couldn't afford it anymore. It was like $60 a night. Yeah, then the Family Promise truck pulled up, and you're not going to believe this, but they set me up the food stamps. I don't get a lot, but, I won't tell you the number. But they told me about this place, Family Promise. I went up, done an interview. They asked me a lot of questions like you're doing. And I told them my brakes in my car are shot. I need a complete brake job. I don't have the money. They actually paid for it. Unbelievable. They paid for it. They're affiliated with this garage in Morristown where it's affiliated with Family Promise. I brought my car in. The brake job was almost $1,000, and they paid for it. I don't have to pay it back. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, it was called, they did the whole thing because I told them I need a brake job because I drive for a living, and I do some power rides, but I was driving no brakes for like about a month. I don't have my brakes for stopping. Then they brought it over there. They put a new tire on the car. They did all my brakes, calipers, rotors. It was amazing. I couldn't thank them enough. It was unbelievable. The thing's called Family Promise. I never heard it before, but the Hope truck pulled up, and that's when I found out about it, when I was at the motel, So I'm going to see. They can't really help me out with housing, but they gave me some numbers I can call because I'm 60 years old. He said a 6-year-old shouldn't be sleeping in his car, So I'm going to go up there tomorrow. It's it's a Board of Health or something. Let me see. Look at these people on here right now. I get allergies, excuse me. It's called the County of Morris Division of Human Services, Office of Temporary Assistance. That's in Morristown, New Jersey. So I'm going to go up there tomorrow and give them my new license, which says Morris County, where they're located. So maybe that'll work. I don't know. If it doesn't, I have another number I can call where there's like senior housing or something, but I don't know. I don't have any money, so I got to find some place to sleep, soon. I put the seat. I'm only 5'7", 145. Chevy Cobalt, and the seat goes all the way back, and it reclines, but it's tough. You got to sleep on your back. I try to sleep on my side, but it's tough because I can't really maneuver. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to buy a sleeping bag when I get some more money, and then just try to sleep in the back seat. It's kind of slanted, but I have to because otherwise I'm going to freeze my butt off. Yeah, when I used to work for the car service, I used to get down to Penn Station in Newark, and all the homeless people were just sleeping under the bridge. They were climbing up this rail, sleeping under the bridge. I think they got rid of that, but it's just amazing how many homeless people just sleep right on the street. I'm pretty fortunate to have a car, kept me from the rain, but as far as cold goes, I don't know. My buddy said there might be some heaters or batteries in them. I don't know about that, but the weather's been warm. Like tonight, it's beautiful tonight. It's like 75 degrees. Tomorrow's supposed to be 87. But the next week's going to be the 70s, but it's going to decline soon. So my trunk, I have a cooler with ice, and I use the Food stamps I don't get a lot, but, it's like $20 a week, but it's better than nothing. So I just keep it cool with ice, and I refill it every day, and I get some milk, and, I eat pretty well. But it's rough. I got to find a place to park and pull my trunk and eat. It's not a good situation. You know what I mean? Just waiting for buddy to call, see if he needs a ride home. It's like a mini mall, strip mall, but no one's around. I'm just parked here. I just ate my dinner. Went to the buffet, cheap, like $5, and I took it out. And I'm just sitting in the car now waiting for my friend to see if he needs a ride home. And that's about it. What's good about Family Promise? I get my mail. They let me they give me a letter. I can use their mailing address, 51 Washington Street. That's where my mail gets delivered. So that's where I changed my license and my insurance. Now, I'm getting my car insurance through Medicaid, which is amazing because I'm only paying $360 a year, which is unbelievable. That's through Medicaid. Did you know that? You can get car insurance through Medicaid, which I'm on. I found that out when I drove to Jersey City last year. So I'm virtually tapped out right now. I had to pay my phone bill. I had to pay my insurance, which was $205. Then I had to pay my phone bill was $65. Then I had to pay my license renewal, and I just had to get an oil change in my car. That was another $50. So I don't have much money left right now. If your phone gets shut off, you're gonna make no money. It's part-time because my buddies, they all lost their licenses because of DUIs, tickets, and I have 5 of them that drive around. They like to drink a lot, so they don't like to drink and drive, so I drive them around to the bars. I drive them back and forth to work, and, it's part-time. So both of them, Lyft works good because you can work whenever you want. And, right now, like I said, the last week buried me with all the bills, and it took all the money I had saved. So basically, I'm under $100 right now to my need, which is not too good, So the bottom line is I got to find a place where I could just have a bed, That's all I really need. A microwave and a little small refrigerator, that's all I ask, That's all I need, really, But I don't have security for a room because rooms are expensive around here. They want a month and a half security, and then the room's like $700-800 a month. I was looking on Craigslist like for a private room, and then every time I call them back, they never get back to me. I mean, they're all scams. There's so many scams out there, But I can't afford it right now anyway. So, like I said, tomorrow's going to be the litmus test. If I can get this voucher for temporary assistance for a motel or something, so they just pay for like a voucher. Because the guy told me when I went up there, he was on the voucher. This guy was an ex-lawyer. He was an alcoholic, and he always wanted me to get a beer. I said, dude, they catch you drinking, you're going to lose your whole thing. So they kicked him out. He was on a 30-day voucher. They paid for his whole room, and they paid for his food stamps, which is maximum, like a couple $100 a month. I couldn't believe it. I don't know how he's getting that. Forest County, that's where this place is located. So I'm going to go tomorrow and keep my fingers crossed, see what happens. I could call, I forget the number I called, but they asked me a lot of questions, and they're going to call me back within a week. Something about senior housing or something like that. The guy said, you're 60 years old. You shouldn't be living in your freaking car, So the bottom line is tomorrow is going to be a litmus test. If I don't get that, I'm just going to keep living in my car for a while. I don't know what else I can do, I know 2 months ago, my license says Essex County, so they're in Morris County, so they said you got to deal with Essex County. So I asked about the vouchers, and she goes, oh, that's for special cases. So maybe this guy had a mental problem. Maybe I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. But I'm going to try my best tomorrow, see what happens. And I'll let you know, I didn't get anything. So you know what it is? I'll be honest with you. They says connect with Facebook. I'm embarrassed. I talk to my friends on Facebook. Nobody knows the situation. I'm embarrassed to tell them I'm homeless. So that's why I didn't connect, ask my friends to help me out, because I'm embarrassed about that. I really didn't want to do that. That's the kind of person I am. Yeah, I tried it on, I tried GoFundMe, but something happened to the account. It got lost or something, but nothing happened with it, Yeah, because I didn't want to connect with Facebook with my friends. I really didn't want them to know my situation. I really don't want to do that with my friends. People I went to high school with, I really haven't seen them 27 years, but sort of like a thing. My close friends know my situation. When they drive around, and people that I talk to, they know my situation, but they can't help me. So I'm in a world of what right now, Yeah, well, the reason why I had an apartment in Orange. My rent was really high. And I've been in the car service business for a long time. Then when Uber and Lyft came about, my earnings were like half, and I couldn't afford to rent anymore. So I was staying there for they gave me 6 months. I got evicted, and I had to go to court, and he says, well, if you get paid back $600, you can, well, I didn't have any money. So that's when the last day I was ready to get evicted. I left so much stuff in my apartment, I couldn't put it anywhere. I had no money for storage, so I left a lot of stuff there, like my bed. I mean, it was very depressing. I mean, it was like almost suicidal, you know. So last night when I had to get out, I just packed my car up to the gills, most stuff I could carry, and I went to a sleazebag motel on Route 20. It was horrible. I mean, I couldn't believe how bad it was. So then I started doing double shifts at the car service. So I was staying in another hotel in East Hanover. I was paying like so much money. I was killing myself, just working hard. And my sister says, "Why are you busting your butt? Come live with me, $100 a week." I was doing that for a while, and then she just went ballistic on me and her husband, kicked us both out one night. And ever since then, I've been sleeping in my car. That's what happened. This was probably about 2 months ago. She got married, and her husband's got Parkinson's. She got married to this guy with Parkinson's, and he's smoking weed all day for pain. You know, he's got medical marijuana, he's drinking, and she got tired of it, and she said I was siding with him. She went ballistic. She called the cops, kicked us both out. I mean, she gave me 2 hours to get out. Where am I going to go in 2 hours? All my stuff. So we were staying at the hotel up in Whitney. He was staying with me for a while. Then he decided to go back with her. I said, "Dude, don't do it. She's psychotic." He went back. The same thing happened again. Restraining orders. Police came. She got suspended from her job. So he was living somewhere. I don't know where he was living, with an old friend or something. Then he went back again, the third time. So I don't even bother my sister anymore. I haven't talked to her ever since that day, you know. So that's what happened. That's why I'm in my call. 2 brothers and 2 sisters. My one brother, he's in the nursing home. He had a bad accident. He's helpless, you know. He's on permanent disability. He's gone. My sister Donna, I haven't talked to her in years. She scammed money when my mother died out of the will. Money I should have got. So she's gone. Lisa's blacklisted. I don't talk to her anymore. My brother Glenn, I haven't seen him in a while, but they really can't help, you know. So nobody can really help me. Well, my sister Donna, she's blacklisted because, you know, she scammed a lot of money. My mother was incoherent when she died, and she scammed a lot of money at the will. And my sister Lisa, that's the one who threw me out. So I don't talk to her. My brother Mark, he can't help me because he's disabled. My brother Glenn is partially disabled, but he lives with his wife in an apartment. There's no room there. And he won't help me, you know. He won't. That's the way it is. It's a cross between they don't want me, or it's, you know, they can't. They can't or they don't. It's one or the other. I don't know what it is, you know. So I'm a pretty resourceful guy, but that's what happened. Ever since my sister kicked me out, I stayed at a motel for a while, but I just couldn't afford $60 a night. It's a lot of money. Maybe they reevaluate you or something like that. I don't know. I got to find out tomorrow, because I really, like I said, my license had the wrong county on it, so they couldn't help me. I need just a twin bed with a small microwave and a small refrigerator. Or maybe even a bathroom down the hall or something. That's all I need. You know, be great. Yeah, that'd be great. You know, like a room in a house or something like that. You know, like a private room in a house, something like that. Apartment would be great. A studio. Studio's fine. That's all I need. You know. So like I said, if I don't get this voucher, I would have no choice. And I would have to stay at the Red Carpet Inn. That's the cheapest. I researched the cheapest one. It could be like $62 a night. So you're looking at probably like, what, $1,600 a month. Until I could find a studio or an apartment for probably like, see, apartments around here, they're not cheap. You know, this is a pretty expensive area around here, you know. Have you ever heard of Livingston, New Jersey, and Short Hills, Summit? Let's put it this way. Eli Manning, the quarterback for the Giants, lives in Summit, which is the next town over. You know the Beyonce, and what's the guy who's married to Beyonce? His mother lives a mile down the road from here. He bought her a house. So you know it's a good area. They can live anywhere. He bought his mother a house in Livingston. So that's I rest my case, you know. So, you know, it's funny you mentioned a GoFundMe. I tried it, but nothing really came about. You know, everything I said is true, you know. I'm being honest with you. I'm not going to lie about it, you know. But, you know what's weird? The office building, I do like to exercise. So late at night, I just go in the lobby and just do some push-ups and stretching and just try to keep in shape, you know. And, yeah, I can't sleep there though, you know, because if somebody comes in, they sleep under the couch, you know. A lot of people go. It's an office building where they do a lot of stuff like reconstructive surgery, plastic surgery, cardiovascular. It's a very exclusive office building, but It's got a nice bathroom. It's always got paper towels, a clean sink, so I can go in there and wash up and, do what I got to do. But the only thing is I can't sleep there. That's the only problem, Past 28 years, I've been in the car service business. I worked in Livingston for about 13 years driving. I worked in Summit for about half that also. So that was basically what I did. Then when Uber and Lyft came around, I was in Livingston working for the car service, and I was sitting in the driveway for like 3 hours doing nothing. Dead because Uber and Lyft was just burying the car service business. My old boss, actually bought 4 companies because they go belly up because Uber and Lyft. They couldn't make any money, So that's why I went on my own. So I picked up some customers, a few from the job and my buddies, and I'm doing Lyft on the side. It's more relaxed, it's laid back. I don't do rides only after the hour. I don't do JFK LaGuardias because it's a waste of time. But that's the reason. So I've been driving forever, like 28 years. I've driven probably 1.3 million miles in the car service business over those years. That's a lot of miles. And the thing is, my job, no pension or anything. So the only thing I'm banking on is in less than 2 years Social Security. So I built that up over the years. I probably get maybe close to $1,000 a month, but that's not for 2 years yet. The 2 years, that's a long time. Yeah, the thing I'm worried about now is my car's got 140,000 miles on it. What if the transmission goes? Is Family Promise going to pay for that? I don't know. That's the thing I'm worried about. If my car breaks down, I don't have the money to fix something major again. So I'm going to have to plead with them. Maybe they can help me again, but there's no guarantees, That's the thing. I'm screwed. Big time. I'm screwed. I'd have to probably go work for a car service, I guess, but how would I get there? That's the thing. I know, that's the problem, So I'm just praying to the Lord that my car doesn't break down, It's been very good to me so far, but, the car's getting up there. The 2007 got 144,000 miles on it. Just got my oil changed and the brakes, but, transmissions don't last forever. But I love to drive, and I meet a lot of different people, but I really don't tell people my situation in the car, because unless somebody asks me, but that's about it. So that's it. That's a nutshell. That's the story of my life. I guess the love of money is the root of all evil. So I guess it's money to get me a place to live and just never have to worry about a place to live the rest of my life, That's it. That's the first one. Second one is probably find, I got a couple of ex-girlfriends that were just wacky. Find a nice girl that, has a job and a car that's normal, And the third one is probably try to be healthy the rest of my life. Right now, if I can't get things situated, I'll probably have to move to Florida, I guess. Drive to Florida if my car would make it, because I can't stay in the cold. At least I won't freeze, I might get swept in a hurricane, but, clear water's nice too, I guess. Yeah. That's in the future, we could ponder that situation right. But tomorrow's a big thing for me. I'm going to see if I can get this voucher thing. If it doesn't work, I don't know. I'm going to have to call another number and see. They give me another number to call, but for senior housing, I don't know what that is all about. But that's the bottom line. So you can't live your life in fear. I have a picture on Facebook where I'm down by the shore. That's a picture I have. I have a picture. My face is on Lyft because you need a face picture there. But I could also take a selfie and, forward it to my phone from my phone or something like that, because I don't have a computer anymore. I just use my phone for everything, Seat in my car when I have a big Caesar's towel. That's my blanket, Now, everybody calls me Rick. My real name is Eric. So, yeah, everybody calls me Rick. I haven't slept in a bed in like 2 months. So I'm amazed I don't have any backaches or anything, Amazing. It really is. But anyway, appreciate your help, and I appreciate you calling me and, listening to my story. I really do. Appreciate your time. Thanks again. Bye-bye.